Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know how to check to make sure there's a pool to tread water in before you book a hotel.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
This is a headgum.
Video.
Handsome, chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod. Chatting with friends on the Handsome Pod.
Cheers. Hey, it's your friend Tig Notaro.
And your friend May.
And your friend Fortune.
And you're listening to the Handsome Podcast.
Oh, yeah, baby. The band's back together.
That's right.
Looking as handsome as ever.
Yeah, looking very handsome. Both of you in collared shirts.
You noticed, May?
And you, May, in a hoodie. What's the special occasion?
That's a sexy hoodie.
Yeah.
I actually have a full. I'm wearing the jumpsuit that I wore in Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's the full.
Yeah, let's
jumpsuit.
see it.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
my
Yeah.
loins are feeling
amazing.
things.
Your cooter. Dang. Fortune Marie.
Are you gonna keep any wardrobe from Star Trek? You gonna keep your
I know. I think about shows like that where it's like, Fortune, go to YouTube right now. Go to YouTube and
I'm fingering the
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Fortune's trying really hard.
to do live long and prosper?
Oh, May does it
The
so
Vulcan salute.
effortlessly.
Wait, you can't do it, Fortune?
No.
Oh, I mean, look at her.
So
I barely can. Like when I go through, doing press for the show and everybody's doing that, I'll be like,
Oh, well, you got it.
I do, but it takes me a beat to get there.
Do you think people have not gotten hired on that show because they can't do this?
yeah.
Like, is that part of your audition? Oh, wait, look. Oh, my God, you guys, look.
There you
Go
go.
to
you do it.
YouTube. Go to
Look,
YouTube. Seriously,
happening.
go to YouTube. Oh my God, you got to get rubber bands.
Yeah, just get some duct tape and
I do
Yeah.
feel good that
Do you know what's funny? Speaking of duct tape, is my character from the old series that I did, Star Trek Discovery.
Janet Reno.
No,
That's
Jet.
not your character's name.
Jet Reno. But I have a line where, because I'm an engineer, and somebody does something, and I say, I could fix that with duct tape. And so my character kind of is known for, saying that and trying to fix things with little, like with my gum,
Like my
It's very.
Yeah.
I think that's like a really Canadian quality. Duct tape is very versatile. You could fix a canoe. You can make a wallet. That was the big thing in high school, making
yeah.
a wallet fully out of duct tape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I have to be honest, duct tape also has reached the States.
Oh. Wait.
In Canada, we love duct tape.
Wait. Why did I think it was purely Canadian? It's not, eh?
No, eh?
No.
Whoa.
No, have you seen all the kidnappers in the States with duct
Oh
tape?
yeah, you're right. You're so right. Actually,
Oh.
yeah.
That
yeah.
is such a funny thing that you thought you
that's-
invented duct tape.
I know. I was like, guys, you got to check this shit out.
Our greatest export, duct tape.
What did you say about Star Trek? I felt like I was going to say something. about-
Oh, keeping
asked
your
about- yeah.
costume.
Oh, right. Yes. No, I won't be keeping my costume.
Good. I'm glad we
my
got to the bottom of it.
spacesuit. Well, I was thinking when I was on set the other day about how there are those types of TV shows where your wardrobe is not something that you ask if you can take home, or if anybody, the director's not like, hey, on Little House on the Prairie, they weren't like, hey, you can take that bonnet home. Although I would love a bonnet. I
would
love a
love that
bonnet.
bonnet.
Oh my God.
Can I take this nightgown?
Yes, and this candle. But I love the jumpsuit from Army of the Dead.
It really suits you.
Well, thank you. And if you're not aware, I did go viral for being sexy.
A sex symbol.
I know. I don't mean to compete with you here, May, but
Listen,
some people found me sexy during that window of time.
I feel
I
wildly
remember-
unsexy at the moment.
Oh, really? I feel
Yeah.
so sexy right now.
I'm like ordering chicken nuggets at 3 a.m. I'm not in a sexy place.
Hello. Chicken nugs at 3 a.m.
Are you feeling sexy, Fortune?
Yeah, I sure am.
Oh, look at all
No,
these
I'm never
little poses.
I'm never feeling sexy. I'm always feeling silly. But I remember when Tig broke the internet. It was
Yes.
we were in the pandemic, right?
Oh, yeah. You'd
And-
think it would have launched us out of the pandemic.
Yeah,
I was so
I thought the
sexy.
vaccine was coming on the
Yeah.
heels of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were all at home, collectively at home.
While I
And
was going
And
viral.
Yeah.
you were going viral on the old Twitter
Yeah.
and Instagram.
What was it like? Did someone call you up and say, "Tig, you've gone viral"?
Well, Stephanie and I were we were in the editing bay for our movie Am I Okay? And my phone, starts going off and I was like, this is I didn't know or I forgot that the trailer came out for the movie and whatever it was of not remembering or didn't know. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, you're going viral for being sexy, for being sexy AF." I think I
Yeah.
told this story, and then I turned to Stephanie and I was like, "I'm so I don't understand. People are texting me that I'm like viral for being sexy as AF." Is what I said to
Did
Stephanie.
you know what AF was?
No, had never heard of it in my life, and that's why I said to Stephanie, people are telling me I've gone viral for being sexy as AF, and she said, "Oh my God," she said it's not as AF, it's sexy AF, and she said it's like saying you're sexy at. Wait, what is it? What is the
Sexy as a fuck?
Yeah, something like that.
Sexy as
I
a
don't know. But I went viral in 2012 for being sickly, and then whatever 2022.
So you've done sickly, sexy. What's next? Silly?
I don't know. I'd
Silly.
love to go viral for silly.
Oh my God, that
I
would
love
be good.
silliness. I'll be honest.
Yeah, go to some major event and throw a banana peel on a. I don't know,
Wait, let me write this down. This is
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
one. This is a good idea. Hold on.
Okay, go to the Olympics.
Throw a banana peel.
Go to the Olympics, slip on a banana peel, and go boing, boing, boing.
I do love, now hear me out. I do
Okay.
love littering.
No.
I do. I've been talking about this in my stand-up, but I like littering in front of people, but I'm not really littering. I like
Right.
I like throwing trash down on the ground
Just to see.
startle people. And so now that I have kids, they want me to litter. So we were on a hike. We were in the mountains on a hike, and they call me Mayor, and they were like, "Mayor, here come some people, litter." And
Oh my God.
and so we're like in this pristine, just beautiful area, and I take my to-go coffee cup that I'm carrying, and I'm like, "Oh my God, guys, it is so beautiful out here." And then I just toss my coffee cup on the ground.
Did they?
And, oh
did
my
they
God.
like their
People
eyes
wanna
go so?
People want to kill me, and then I act like I act like it's because they shoot me this look that I pick up my trash. And then my favorite thing was, when you're in the mountains, people are so healthy and active, and even elderly people are just out there trekking around. And so this was my absolute favorite. So my kids are like, "Mayor, here comes somebody." And it's this woman, has to be in her 70s, just fit as a fiddle. And I do the same thing. I look around, and I mean, we're like, it's not like Runyon Canyon in Los Angeles. It's like packed full of people hiking around dog poop. It's like pristine beauty every now and then someone passes you. Okay.
Yeah.
So I take my coffee cup and I go, guys, look at that mountain. And I just throw it. And the woman in her 70s, she goes, ha, that's funny. And points at me.
What?
Yeah. And I said, oh my God, yes, it is. I'm joking. And she was like, I get it. That's funny.
I get it.
Yeah.
That was your ghost of Christmas future.
I mean, I
That's
love this
incredible.
old bat. Love
You're gonna
her.
go viral for littering for
I
sure.
think so. That's what I was thinking, May. We're gonna open up an app and it's gonna be like comedian Tig Notaro litters.
Well, and I littered one. I was with Kristen Shaw, you know, the comedian Kristen Shaw. We went to a Tegan and Sarah concert, and there were 10 billion lesbians in line to get in.
Yeah.
And I littered right there in front of them.
Oh,
Just
my
to see them
God.
lose their
They
minds.
all got whiplash, just
cardinal sin.
swinging their heads around like.
A collective gasp from
Yes,
all
yeah,
the
we
gays.
almost lost 10 billion lesbians that day. And I was on a flight, and I sat next to Tegan and Sarah. It was one of the gayest moments that have ever happened. That's ever happened.
Gay flight.
And I told them that I'd been talking about them on stage, and it was about this littering thing, how I littered at their concert. And keep in mind, I don't leave litter on the ground. I do it
as a bit. It's a Tig bit.
Yeah, it's a Tig bit. I like to shock,
Yeah.
startle,
Shock and awe.
Ruffle feathers.
ruffle, like in a fun way. Okay, I'm having fun, and so did that woman. But yeah, so I'm telling them, and it was so funny. Sarah Quinn of Tegan and Sarah, she was so uncomfortable, and she was telling me how she loves when people do uncomfortable things, but she cannot like when she thinks about doing anything like that, it just and I was like, I'm here for you. I will do this. This is my job in the universe.
You're gonna sit in that uncomfortability and draw it out.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
So I do love to litter.
My favorite thing that maybe you'd enjoy this one is like if you're sitting near a window, or actually you don't have to be by a window, but ask someone for a piece of gum, and then they go all through their bag and they're rifling through and they dig out the gum and takes some ages, and as soon as you get it, you just throw it away. Like throw it out the window, or just it's really good.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I never got to do?
What are y'all doing to people over there?
Because there's not video stores anymore, right? You can't really rent videos. I always wanted to rent a bunch of videos and then immediately return them in front of the people that just because there was a video store near my house that had the drop box right at the end of the counter. And so I wanted to rent like 5 movies and then just drop them in the return thing and then just walk out the door.
Oh, I love that.
One more thing I have to tell you.
Yeah,
this I want to do so desperately, but it is a form of littering that is delayed. It is delayed littering.
Okay.
And that is when you set a balloon free.
Yeah.
That's just litter like one town over, you know?
It's going to go in an ocean somewhere.
Yeah. But here is my big dream. I want to go to Disneyland with my family.
Okay.
And you know those people that are holding those balloons that have Mickey Mouse in the balloons?
Those $50 balloons.
Yes. I want to buy the whole bundle. I want to be like, how much for all of them? And buy the entire bundle of...
They're like $10,000.
Yeah. Buy the bundle and then just stare them in the face and let them go. Just let them go right there.
God.
I want to do it.
Look
what
at
about,
you prankster.
I want to do it.
What about bringing a pair of scissors to Disney and just walking down the main strip, just snipping everybody's balloon strings?
I don't think
happening with you two today?
I don't think we could get through security. Isn't there security at Disneyland?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. They'd be like, I'm going to bring a butcher's knife.
Look who's joined us.
Hi, Biggie.
Oh, precious animal. Oh my God. I gave Biggie a kiss from my office in Los Angeles.
You did?
I did. I go to YouTube. You can see it.
Did
I
you
went,
just...
I did. I just went, oh.
He's like, what's up? There he is up close.
Oh my God, look at him.
Biggie.
Anyway, he
Go
came
to YouTube. Go to our YouTube
join
channel right now and see Biggie's dead eyes. That is the epitome. That is what Biggie has dead eyes.
They light up when he sees a carrot.
Barely.
Or food. His toy carrot or food. And
But
the
that
eyes
is the
come
charm.
alive.
That's the charm.
Yeah.
I
It's a
love
Simple life, yeah.
it. Just dead eyes.
If you guys came to my home, he is a lot more animated.
I don't
Well,
need
not
it.
in this moment on my desk, but like downstairs.
Yeah, he's in your home right now.
I know, but like playing, and you'll see the.
I would love to see him playing with dead eyes.
No, Tig. His eyes are full of life.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know how to check that you have your handsome coffee before you head to work.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. The fall is such a handsome season. Getting cozy, gathering with friends and family, maybe doing some apple picking or pumpkin carving. Another thing I'm excited about is ditching the shorts and flip-flops and upgrading to a comfy and fashionable cashmere sweater from Quince.
Quince offers affordable, high-quality essentials for any wardrobe. That includes seasonal must-haves like featherless quilted long puffer jackets for $99.90. Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, along with premium fabrics and finishes. And they partner with them directly, cutting out the cost of the middleman and passing the savings on to you. I got a Mongolian cashmere crewneck sweater from Quince. It's the best sweater I own. You'd never know I only paid $50 for it.
Upgrade your wardrobe with pieces made to last with Quince. Go to quince.com/handsome for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/handsome to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/handsome.
That's his charm.
I know. Well, because he's like, what are you doing to me right now? Why are you putting me up in this Zoom? He knows what a Zoom is, and he has no interest in it.
My cat knows what sunshine is. Every morning when I come down, Fluff will meow at me. And I'll say, Fluff, where's your sunshine? Where's your sunshine? And she goes over and she lays down in a little sun patch in the kitchen and I pet her. It's so cute.
Oh, that is cute.
Have you seen those things where it's like a pad with words and the dog can step on the words to communicate? And it's like, take me outside. Or it's like, I want toy. And the dog is basically making sentences.
This is unnatural.
The dog is
Open the door.
standing on a woman's pad?
What? Fortune.
Like a tampon pad?
Yeah, the dog is standing on
Pads
on
are
a
not.
tampon
You sound like a
pad.
man, Fortune.
You do. You're like
no, I know what a tampon is, but I'm saying like the adjacent version of the tampon, the pad.
Yo,
like
bro, you mean like a
Bro, you
tampon
talking about
pad?
those pads, those giant pads with the wings.
Yeah. My chick wears those.
Can I reveal a secret? Biggie's very familiar with pads because he has one in his diaper.
What? Wait a second.
Why does he have a diaper?
Yeah.
You're making me reveal all of Biggie's secrets.
I don't think anyone made you.
No, you really wedged it in there.
Twist my arm, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Biggie has what's called a belly band, and it's a diaper that goes around this back section here of a male dog, and it's a diaper. And so, because male dogs like to mark everywhere, and so if we don't want Biggie to mark, if we take him somewhere we don't want him to mark, we put a belly band on him. It's essentially a diaper, but we put a woman's pad in there.
The indignity.
You don't even have to say woman's pad. It's like
And
That's
also,
like when a guy will say, I am a male nurse. It's like, okay.
but wait,
well, he's got a
also-
pad in there, and so we go to the dollar store to get him his pads for his diaper.
is the diaper not enough? Like he needs a diaper and a woman's pad.
The diaper is
She
enough.
wants to
but-
humiliate him more.
Yeah.
the diaper's enough, but you just have to wash them a lot more frequently. But I have been in an airport holding his belly band with a woman's pad just flowing in the wind.
With the help of a male nurse.
It looks like I'm just holding a pad in the airport. And
Oh my God.
we were like, you psycho. Yeah, he is well potty trained, so he doesn't need it often. It's more in just new places where Jax
I'm
wants
bored.
to. You stop. So yeah, anyway, pads.
Women's.
Speaking of pads, it
Yeah.
makes me think of the word mad, which makes me think of the word Mad Lib.
Oh, don't.
What a great
that's-
transition, right?
How good the response to our Mad Lib was electric.
It was
People were
electric,
saying,
May. You knew what the people wanted.
I'm so pleased that people.
We'll have to
Like
do
them
it
as
at
much
a
as I do.
live show sometime.
I
Oh
know.
my God, I didn't know how much I would be delighted. I was like giddy from it. I was
Yeah.
high, I got high from it.
Yeah.
I got
Well,
high
I'll tell you
from
the
lib.
thing people didn't like, May.
What?
They didn't like that we didn't give you a chance to do one.
But I got a lot of joy out of giving it to you
giving.
guys. I'm a very generous lover.
We can say that May has given it to us.
Yeah,
May, you gave it to us so good.
I'm a giver.
And you're such a giver. Well, Thanksgiving is upon us. You know, what it's around the corner. What, next week or something?
My favorite holiday.
Is it
Is it
really?
your favorite holiday?
Yes, stunned faces.
I love it too.
I love it so much. I
All that
love
food.
and friends and family bringing their little weird dishes and
Little weird dishes.
yeah. I
I'd
mean,
come by and be like, I brought one shrimp.
I forgot, May. Do you go to visit your American friends' Thanksgivings?
I've never, I mean, I did a Canadian Thanksgiving type of thing here.
Yeah.
This year, I'm not sure. When
Yeah.
is it again? November something?
29th or something?
it's the last
okay.
Thursday. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get off work because I'm working in Canada.
Oh, right, yeah.
They don't celebrate it, so
How
I
dare
might
they?
be working on my favorite holiday.
Yeah, I think it might be my favorite holiday too because it's
Really?
just all the food and you're giving thanks, saying what you're grateful for.
Yeah, when we took Max and Finn to Austin one year, we spent Thanksgiving. We have on my stepfather's side of the family, all boys. Like I think it was like 15 boys had been born, not one girl, until my brother just had a girl like a year ago. So we were all there and giving thanks for whatever, going around the table. And Max and Finn were 3 at the time. And when we got to them, I think one of them said, monster trucks.
That's what they're grateful for?
Yeah,
Oh,
thankful
that's
for
amazing.
monster trucks. As
I
everybody's
love
like,
that.
you know, I'm so thankful for my health and what I got through last year, and we will miss this person and that person, and then monster trucks. Yeah.
I went to an ex's Thanksgiving once with her whole family. I hadn't met her family yet. And we're all sitting around, and they're, the great grandmother goes, for these and all his mercies, God's holy name be praised. Amen. We all say it. And then it goes to, and then this 2-year-old angel, sweet child, is just like babbling away and then starts going around the table and going, like, she's been kind of eyeing me up. And then she's going, well, Lindsay's a girl. Mommy's a girl, daddy's a boy, and I'm like, here we go. And then and there's all these like grandparents, great grandparents, and everyone's silent. And then gets to me, is like, grandma's a girl, and then points at me and goes, "What's May?" It was good.
And what did you answer?
I was like, well, it's a spectrum. And
So everyone at the table had that accent?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was like, well, for these and all his mercy. God's
Are you
holy
good
name.
at, Stephanie's really good at saying prayers.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
I kind of clam up. Everyone expects Like, do you find this like it expects you to be good at toasts and things because you do comedy?
She doesn't do it in a real way. She can do it like she's a pastor who just breaks into prayer
Our
out of
Father,
nowhere.
who art in heaven,
Well,
hallowed be thy name.
No, like she can riff.
Thy kingdom come.
Whoa, like
Freeform.
Thy will be
Like-
done.
Yeah.
we give thanks for the spirit of the Lord pouring down upon us.
Yes.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yes. Like when you do a show with her again, a live show, ask her to do a freeform prayer.
Oh my
you
God.
will die laughing.
I will.
Can she do this? The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord lift his head to shine upon you.
You're from
Thankfully
another
not.
era.
Thankfully
Fortune-
not.
I feel like if you had been in your prime in like the 1930s or 40s, you would have had an unironic career as a singer, like
A chamber singer.
Housewife.
I would have been the spinster that sings at church.
No, you would have been married and spent your whole life thinking something feels off.
Yeah.
I feel different, but I sing to the Lord
Keep going. Keep going.
and all is good. That's it.
Wait,
All
are we
right,
going to do a
Mad
Mad Lib?
Libs.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
ready? This is a Mad Lib called Oh My Thanksgiving Pie.
And this
No.
is just for May?
It's you, May, and you.
Perfect.
Yes.
I'll let you know whose turn it is. All right, you ready?
I'm
Yes.
already like
We've
giggling.
been ready.
Are
Yeah.
you ready
For the Lord.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
still preparing.
One of the best parts of Thanksgiving
Wait,
is
Fortune.
no.
So you just ask for a noun. Like you don't tell them the thing.
Jesus.
You just say,
Oh
"Can I get a
my
noun?"
God, Fortune.
Yo,
Okay. You have to
Oh
keep
my
that in,
God,
Thomas.
Please keep that in.
Yeah.
you
I
guys! I
love that you
told
just
you, I
started-
didn't know what Mad Libs were.
Well,
People
now
were
you've proven
shocked.
it.
And I'm like, why do I need to know this when I know about the Lord? It's hard to read. Okay, May, give me a noun.
Brisket.
All right, Tig, give me another noun.
Secretary of State.
God, that took forever.
But
May,
it was worth it.
May, give me. Thomas, are you writing these down? Because I'm not. Okay. The Lord. May, give me another noun.
Butt plug.
Whoa.
Classic.
Tig, give me an adjective.
Fluffy.
Okay. May, another noun.
Water wings.
Okay. Wow, this is gonna be a real treat. Tig, give me a family member. Any family member.
Godfather.
Good one.
Can I
May-
replace water wings?
No.
Okay.
Oh
No.
God, the Mad Lib police. May, give me an adjective.
Slippery.
Tig, give me a plural noun.
A plural noun. How about
I'm bored.
fortune? That's my joke. A plural noun. Jelly beans?
Sure, bud. Another noun, May.
Mystery.
Tig, give us an adjective.
Why don't I ever get nouns?
Dude.
All you got was nouns in the beginning.
Sneaky.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. May, give us another family member.
A uncle. Actually, I'll say ankle. Isn't that like the non-binary version of uncle and aunt? Ankle?
I know.
I'll
I think
say
that's
ankle.
a part of your foot.
Right. I'm gonna go with ankle though.
It's an aunt, uncle, aunt.
Yeah, it's like a non-binary and uncle. I
Okay.
made it up, but I think that's what it is.
Okay. What's that say? A number? Can you read that, Thomas?
Oh my
I
God.
thought you guys
Yeah, I'm
Googled.
trying to.
This is a
figure-
nightmare.
How dare you?
This is a nightmare.
If I could show you this picture of this Mad Lib, it's so blurry.
Do you know people have paid
Verb.
good money to listen to this free podcast.
Give us a verb.
What is a verb
You
again?
dumb bitch.
Like an action word.
Yeah. Remember, I'm the one without an education. I have a 7th grade education.
We're all like, wait, what's an adjective?
Verb, hop. Is that a verb?
Yeah, hop.
Get off my
Okay.
ass.
Eat my ass. Noun, May.
Oh,
Another-
go,
a
the
noun?
Yeah.
Gouda.
Good. Okay. Take a number.
88, my favorite one.
I
May
love
an
that number, too.
adjective.
Yeah.
An adjective?
Yeah.
Whiny.
Take a family member.
Godmother.
And May another noun.
Jockstrap.
Take a plural noun.
Singers.
And lastly, May a noun.
Ooh. Poo.
You said it. All right. Now what? Now what happens?
Now we read it and we laugh.
Now this story, this is a Mad Lib.
Is it true?
Is it a true story?
It's based on a true story. Some of the names of our people have been changed to protect their identities, but this is called "Oh My Thanksgiving Pie." Hold on to your panties.
I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready.
One of the best parts of Thanksgiving is having pie for dessert. My favorites are brisket and Secretary of State pie. Though I know lots of people like butt plug pie and even fluffy water wings pie. My godfather makes their own pie crust using slippery jelly beans and mystery. And it tastes so sneaky. Ankle hops pies in the Gouda for 88 minutes and it comes out smelling whiny. I like to have godmother's jockstrap pie with vanilla singers on top or fresh whipped poo.
And I'm sorry, it's godmother's what pie? Because I'm gonna make
Godmother's jockstrap pie.
I'm making that a yearly tradition with my family.
Yeah.
Oh my
You have to
God.
hop a pie in Gouda for 88
mean,
minutes to make it.
That one was all recipes. That was really
What a
so
Mad
good.
Lib.
what a Mad Lib. What a Mad Lib.
If you're ever worried about the safety of your home and family, there's no better time to act. Right now, you can get 60% off a new Simply Safe security system, their best deal of the year. Simply Safe is the home security I trust. I love the peace of mind it brings knowing my home is protected 24/7. Our listeners can get 60% off today just by visiting simplysafe.com/handsome.
I love Simply Safe because it makes me feel confident my home is protected. It's not just technology. Their Active Guard outdoor protection includes live monitoring agents who can prevent crime before it even happens. Plus, there are no long-term contracts, no cancellation fees, and it's around $1 a day for all this protection.
Simply Safe is offering our listeners exclusive early access to their Black Friday sale. This week only, you can get 60% off any new system with a select professional monitoring plan. This is their best offer of the year. Head to simplysafe.com/handsome. That's simplysafe.com/handsome. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
The holiday season is starting and it's easy to fall off my routine this time of year. That's why I decided to add AG1 to my routine. And right now, AG1 is running a special Black Friday offer for all of November. AG1 is a daily health drink packed with nutrients to help alleviate bloating, support sustained energy, and whole body health.
I recommend AG1 to everyone I meet. I drink it in the morning. I feel a boost in energy without any jitters, and it's just an all-around great healthy start to the day.
So this holiday season, try AG1 for yourself or even gift it to someone else. It's the perfect time to focus on supporting your body with an easy and surprisingly delicious daily health drink. That's why I'm so excited to be partnering with them. Every week of November, AG1 will be running a special Black Friday offer for a free gift with your first subscription, in addition to the welcome kit with vitamin D3 and K2. So make sure to check out drinkag1.com/handsome to see what gift you can get this week. That's drinkag1.com/handsome to start your holiday season off to a healthier note while supplies last.
May, I'm so
What a
glad you got to
mad lib.
participate.
To be honest, I realized I like being in control more.
We have discovered something. Well, the next time we do a Mad Lib, you're in charge, boss.
I'm
But
a
for
Mad
all our
Lib,
handsome listeners,
Dom.
you're welcome. May's gonna Dom, Tig and I. We're gonna be topped from the bottom.
I'm not playing next time.
Yeah, next time Tig will go get a coffee.
All right.
Oh,
well,
that was
I think
great.
the only thing left to do is go to our today's questionnaire.
We teed that up perfectly.
Today's questioners are a married couple who have brought you films like Thunder Force, Life of the Party, and Tammy. One of them is Oscar nominated for her role. For her roles in Bridesmaids and Can You Ever Forgive Me. They have a new podcast called Hildy the Barback and the Lake of Fire, in which Melissa stars as Hildy, an unlikely hero from the land of Golgarath.
That sounds right up my street.
I know,
would
right?
love that. Yeah, Hildy from Golgarath. I'm in.
Melissa McCarthy and Ben Falcone are asking today's questions.
Nice.
Oh man, Melissa, I love Ben and Melissa. I've known Ben and Melissa both for many, many years from the Groundlings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were both in Main Company. And as I was coming up, I would watch them both in these shows at the theater. And then Melissa started doing Gilmore Girls and was really busy. But Ben was started directing a bunch of shows, and everyone that had him as a director just loved Ben, so obsessed. And
Was he a teacher too?
he was a teacher too. And Melissa would come back, and I remember she had a bunch of wigs and like
Oh my God.
stage glasses and jewelry, and she's like, if anybody needs any of this, you know. And I was like, oh my God, because that stuff was so expensive. And so we were like, yes, this is awesome. And she would come watch shows, and both are just so lovely, but so funny. Her
So
role in
funny.
Bridesmaids.
I forgot that she got nominated for an Oscar for that, as
Yeah.
she should. Like, I just saw a clip of it where she meets Kristen Wiig for the first time, and she's like, Kristen Wiig goes, hey, how are you? And she goes, well, I'm on the mend. And it's just like, you know, people like that who open. She's like, I took a hard, violent fall off a cruise ship. It's so good.
Oh, so good.
I met her once. I was having dinner with Lisa Kudrow, and they know each other, and they bumped into each other, and I was like vibrating at the table. I couldn't speak, but she was so nice and funny and warm.
Oh my God.
She's the best. Just
She is speechlessly funny. Like,
Yeah.
good people,
Yeah.
always just trying to make people laugh and do good things. And
Haven't succeeded yet, but
Yeah.
good luck
still,
to them.
Still trying.
wish them the best.
Hello, handsome. This is Melissa McCarthy. This is Ben Falcone. We're so excited about our podcast, Hildy, the Barback, and the Lake of Fire. We're shamelessly plugging it. We're so excited about it.
So subtle.
Well, yeah. But we also have a question.
We do. What is the trickiest bit, joke, story, something that you had to like work and rework, but you knew it was there?
You knew there was something to it.
But you had to like battle it to the ground. That's just our neighbor who's building a house. Don't worry about it.
Yep, it's fine.
That is so funny. A comedic bit that you had to work
Something that you knew, you were like, the conviction that it was funny was so profound, and it just was not working. That's a great question.
Wait, so I'm sorry, I missed that. And does it not ever work, or does it finally work?
I think
out?
it finally works, right?
Oh, okay.
Could do.
Yeah.
I feel like for myself, I've had so many of those. I don't even know where to begin. Just that out on a ledge feeling where you're like, this is a real leap here.
Yeah.
I had this concept of thinking it was really funny. You know, you of course see babies taking baths, but I thought it would be so funny to see an infant taking a shower.
Okay. Talk us through it.
Well, that's really it. There was like nothing funnier to me than opening a shower curtain and seeing a wobbly baby that doesn't even know, like can barely stand, is in a shower taking
And being like, la-da-dee,
but
like
just
using
being
a
like
loofah?
like really unstable, wobbly, because they can't really stand or walk very well, but yet they're standing there taking a shower. To me, that concept was really funny. And I see it's really tickling both of you.
Now, has it worked yet?
Oh, it's long past. It was on my first album called Good One. And
it made it onto an album.
Yeah. Because
So
I
it
do
worked.
an act out.
And
I
the
do an
crowd
act
went
out
wild?
well, I mean, I do it. It wasn't a tape special. It was years ago where it was just an audio album. But yeah, I really believed in this bit, and then I act out the awkward, unstable infant actually showering.
Well, that part's probably funny. Which
well,
it's a shame it's on an audio album, because I'm like seeing you wobble
as an infant.
I wish I could see it in your mind, see how you're like, see the infant in the shower in your mind, because I bet it's like the specific shower and the specific
and also
wobble.
just seeing the little fat baby thighs and legs and the creases of fat on like an infant. It's just so cute to like picture that little unstable chubby body with and in the bit I say with stupid little 2-inch feet. So like
I like that.
You have barely anything to stand on to support that body.
Stupid little 2-inch feet I like as a phrase a lot.
Yeah.
I like the idea of seeing infants in incongruous situations, like a baby in a suit working in an office. That's good to me.
Well, yeah, and that's what begins the day is the infant takes a shower.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
So anyway, it took me a while to to get that. But that's the fun of it all. Of like, as a comedian, you have your ideas and your concepts, your jokes, your thoughts and feelings, and then you have to, when they're a little weird like that, you got to get the masses on board. You have to get that to translate, and that's like such a fun leap.
I can think of two small things. One was when we were making Feel Good. It was in my head. It was really funny that my roommate he's from LA, but he always says he's from Hollywood, and then that my British girlfriend gets really shy every time she says the word Hollywood. Like she thinks she's not allowed to say it even. And so no one liked it. The crew didn't like it. The director didn't get why it was funny. The actors were like, where's the joke here? And the line was just her going, well, you'd understand, Phil, because you're from, and then him going, you can say it, Hollywood. And no one thought it was funny, but I was like, that's funny, a British person being shy to say Hollywood. I don't know.
Well, it must be very directed to some sort of feeling or thought that you have around Hollywood.
Yeah, maybe.
Which is what?
Maybe it's like embarrassing to say, like you would never say like I live in
Hollywood.
Tinseltown. Like, yeah, you'd say I live in Los Angeles,
I'd say the biz.
The biz, okay.
Someone asked me at Bloomingdale's the other day what I did for a living, and I said, I work in the biz.
Oh my God. And they were like, what biz?
They had not one follow-up question. They're like, I'm dealing with a crazy person.
My friend, when I moved to LA with some childhood friends, and like maybe 2 days after we got to LA, my friend Leslie goes to order a pizza for us. And she's on the phone with the person taking the order. This is how long ago it was that we moved, that you actually call and talk to a person to order a pizza. And don't you do it all online now?
Mostly, except for some Thai places.
So Leslie calls to order us a pizza, and then the woman asks what Leslie's address is, and and what part of town she's in. That's what it was. And Leslie goes, and she earnestly felt this way, like, oh, she goes, Hollywood, because we had only lived in town like 3 days, and to her it was just like, whoa, we live here. Hollywood.
The other one is this stand-up bit I was doing pretty recently, like a couple of years ago, about bees communicating through the power of dance and things. I was doing this bit in England, and it was like, I was like, this is like a really well-structured joke, and it was always bombing. Like, just there would be sort of chuckles, and I was like, what's going on? And then finally someone shouted out, that's an Eddie Izzard bit. And I was like, what? And then it was a bit that I have seen from one of his specials that I loved when I was about 13, 14. And my brain just, it was almost verbatim.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
it was really scary because I was like, fuck, I could, like, yeah, I fully stole it without knowing. And I was like, oh my God, this just came to me so fully formed. This is like,
It's wild.
I was so embarrassed. And I was like, thank you for saying something finally. Like, what must people think? She is so famous in
what is the
in
bit?
the UK.
I'm looking for new material.
Yeah, because I don't know this bit.
Yeah, but I need a closer for my new hour.
You got to try the bee bit. Try Eddie's bee bit. It's just that bees communicate through dance, and I can't remember what. Oh yeah, and then how depressing it would be if they have to communicate something sad, and they're like, "Oh, Stephen died" or whatever. But they're, I don't know, because they do communicate through dance. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
well, I'd heard it through Eddie. But,
how embarrassing though. Like, what if Eddie got wind that I was just verbatim
just doing this
bit?
Yeah.
Oh God, isn't that terrifying when you don't know if, like, we don't know if we steal something.
I mean, that is so much stuff is coming in and out of people's ears and eyes these days that you are like, is this a unique thought, or did I hear this?
But that's why it's always like helpful when you use personal stories, because you know
what? I learned my lesson, because that's like one of the only observational bits I've ever done. And I was like, oh wow, it's also from one of my favorite comedians from one of my favorite specials. Like, how is my brain just corroded and Swiss cheese?
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure I would be a little suspicious if you told me somebody was out there doing like a 15-minute long Taylor Dane bit.
Completely.
Oh,
you know.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Something to tell you.
What is it? Is it something about bees?
No, I've been doing a 15-minute Taylor Dane bit, and it's crushing. I guess I have two ones. One was a stand-up thing, and one was a Groundlings thing. And the stand-up one was, now it's a bit that people often shout for me to do, but it took me a long time to figure out how to make it funny. But it started by me doing I was doing a show in my home in Charlotte, which is 30 minutes from my hometown. And someone in the audience was just like, remember when you were on the swim team? And I was like, I do remember that. And that was it. And I was like, yeah, I was on the swim team, and I wasn't very good. And they were like, yeah, you weren't very good. And I was like, okay, calm down. And it made me remember that when I joined the swim team, I didn't know how to do the butterfly. So I would run across the pool and do the motions of the butterfly with my hands.
Mm-hmm. But your feet were walking along the bottom?
My feet were walking.
Really
and so they liked the visual. They thought that was funny, but then I didn't know. I go, that's it. I don't know, what else to tell you about that. And I kept being like, there's something to that. Like, that is funny, a funny visual. A kid can't swim, so they're running across the pool trying to do the butterfly with their hands, but I could not for like 2 years figure out how to turn it into a story. And I was like, I'm not giving up on this story. And I just kind of kept adding like a sentence at a time of just like, I'm going to keep telling this like boring story until I can build it better. And then it, at the end of that like 2.5 year tour, it is one of my best bits.
I love that.
Yeah.
You did it.
I did it. You never know.
We did it.
We did it.
And then the Groundlings one was I would always start with a wig that I thought was funny. And I was like, oh, this short gray haired wig is kind of like
I'm
like,
in.
I like
I'm
the
already
idea
in.
of this. And a sparkle jacket. And I was like, I'm gonna base a character just around this this outfit. And so I came up with a lounge singer.
The Lord.
And I was like, I don't know if this is could not. I was just like, I know this is a funny look and a funny costume, but I don't know what she does other than she's a lounge singer. So I finally, I would kind of do it, and there was like not much to it because just seeing a woman like that sing is kind of like, well, okay, but what about that is funny besides she just looks funny? So then I came up with a thing where she has a signature cocktail. And I would say, hello, my name's Tita Martin. I have a sunrise sunset signature cocktail named after me, Tita Martin. And then I would play piano. And then so the bit became over time that she would sing and then stop herself to say, I noticed nobody ordered my Tita Martin sunrise sunset signature cocktail. That's okay. We've got time. And I would just keep coming back to this cocktail. And I would say, well, maybe you need to know what's in it. And I'd be like, gin, vodka, tequila, Sprite, cranberry juice, pomegranate seeds, and a whole banana.
Whole banana.
So it just became this stupid bit, but it ended up being funny, but by a lot of trial and error.
I would like to see it when it was just singing. Just singing the song straight
I would just be
up.
like, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
And that was it.
You know what I would have done with her?
What?
Since she was a lounge singer, I would have made her always lounging around.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
like
that's funny.
horizontal.
Just like when she's singing as a lounge singer, but then when she's off stage, man, she is just lounging in the chairs, in the booths, backstage.
See, I needed you.
Lounging.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop this woman from lounging around.
I have a character that nobody likes as well.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Maybe Tig has a note.
It's basically a stand-up comedian who, after every punchline, their bit is, or their like catchphrase, I guess, is they yawn as if they're bored. So they go, and that's why they call it fair play. I don't know. After every punchline, they go,
I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah. I remember the first time I was doing stand-up on TV, I was backstage getting ready to be called out, and I just started yawning. I got so tired. And the producer was like, are you really this tired? And I was like, I don't know what's happening. But people told me later that can happen with nerves.
Yeah.
That like you just kind of shut down. And,
I used to yawn in doctor's offices a lot, because I'd be nervous.
Yeah.
But then would you ever have an observation that you think is universal and then it bombs? Because
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, do you think that the only food that gets stuck in your kind of nasal cavity is carrot? Like when you're chewing a carrot and a little piece of carrot just flies up into your nasal cavity?
Oh, God.
That doesn't happen with any other food.
I've
Thomas
never
is
had
smiling.
that happen.
I haven't either.
Are you serious?
No.
Thomas, are you
Two
with
against
me?
one, if not three against one.
I kind of know what you're saying.
Yes.
I don't
Maybe
think
it's a
he does.
It's
He's
a
trying
Canadian
to make
thing
you
with
feel
your duct
better.
tape.
It's a duct tape thing, but yeah, you've never had that thing where you're like, I think a bit of carrot is stuck in my nose.
I can't say no enough times.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my original answer of no, never happened.
Well,
I do
let
love
us know
carrots.
if you agree. Yeah, me too. Except I don't like the risk that I'm gonna get
I know.
and no
There you
other food does that to me.
go. Interesting.
Anyways,
Well, that's the end of this episode.
Let's hear Melissa and Ben's answer.
Oh, right.
I love their outfits, by the way. You'll have to go on YouTube to see these.
I know mine was in The Boss. There was one really long joke that my brain was ahead of my mouth. And I kept saying, I know it, I can't, but I couldn't say it. and I kept like stuttering, stammering. It took like 8 or 9 times, but it's all about these badges and women being underappreciated and all this crazy stuff. And finally it worked out, and I just remember feeling like I'd done a marathon.
Finally, the elixir of profanity was just perfect. Say, I stayed out of your way too. Let you do it.
Hey. A lot of tongue work.
She just added profanity. Is that what she said? Their
think
neighbor's
so.
construction was
that house
getting
was
in the way of
built.
their punchline.
It's hard to imagine. I think that, when somebody is just so outrageously funny as Melissa McCarthy, it is hard to be like, you struggled with anything?
Right?
Yeah.
Anything? Like anything. It seems impossible. It like funny just runs through her bones. It's so crazy.
And was she saying it was a long phrase about women being underappreciated? I'm into it.
I love it.
Do you ever bond with your kids, Tig? Where you really
All the time. That's the only thing I do is bond with them.
Oh, that's so good. Like when you really go out on a limb with something bold.
Oh my God. That's my entire relationship with them. They look at me like I am the most annoying loser who shares a house with them. And I push, like every part of my personality as a comedian disappears when I'm around them. And
really?
Oh my God, I push so hard. I'm so desperate.
I will win them over.
God, that's
Oh
so
my
good.
God. I'm like, I try so hard.
So none of that dry, it's all like, hello, my darling. Hello,
yeah.
like,
Hello, my darling. I love you, Jesus.
You got a treasure chest of props.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm just disturbing them.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's really wild.
One
where
day
I
they're gonna
have
be
to
like, "You're a
remind my
professional comedian."
yeah. But I have to remind myself to just take a deep breath, chill out, just act normal.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see that side of me come out because it doesn't come out with anybody else aside from them. I want them to think I'm the funniest person, and I don't trust myself. I don't trust that they will know that just by me being myself. But yet I trust it as I tour the world with strangers.
That's amazing. And I mean, Biggie's the most deadpan audience of all time.
Yes.
What a podcast.
Yeah, what a podcast.
I would like to say, mark your calendars. December 3rd.
Okay.
My Netflix special, Crushing It, is premiering, and I'm super pumped. I'm in a pink suit.
Yes, I was gonna say you teased that you were really happy with your outfit for it, and I didn't know what it was, and I sort of in my mind thought suit, some kind, but it's electric. It's beautiful,
thanks,
uplifting, pink. It's so beautiful.
I'm so proud of this one. It's my third Netflix special. I just want people to watch it and enjoy it. So I'll remind you on that week of, but yeah.
Well,
mark your calendars.
I'm sure people are going to watch it and enjoy it. And I cannot wait to see you looking handsome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm still out in Toronto filming Star Trek and will be through February. So check my website. I am doing 2 to 3 shows a week at Comedy Bar, working on new material. I mean, I basically live there. So check that out. And then I have, sporadic dates here and there.
You could come see me at Largo on December 4th, and Stephanie Allen will be doing improv, and I'm going to try and get her to do a free form prayer.
You have to.
I really can imagine it. I really want to.
That is funny.
And I've got great surprise guests. It's going to be super fun. And yeah, I'll be riding high off watching Fortune Special.
Yeah.
Probably doing some of your jokes verbatim.
Please. I have a whole new tour starting. I think it goes up on sale this week. So check out my Instagram for all those dates.
Subscribe to the podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way You're not going to miss any Biggie appearances.
That's right.
You're not going to miss anybody going sexy, viral AF or whatever. Yeah, thanks for listening. And until next time, I mean,
Keep it handsome.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like you know how to check the weather before you go sailing.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. This content is intended for audiences in the U.S. only. Savings vary, terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.